What up, y'all? We are
Welcome
back.
back, y'all.
We are back and full effect. What's up,
Yeah,
Tobes?
yeah. What's up? It's been a while since we've been online.
Yeah, it's been a good month or two, but we are here. We are back. Welcome back to the Break Effects podcast.
Yes, yes, y'all. Welcome. Yeah. We appreciate you guys tuning in today. We have been busy, but all good things on the Break Effects end.
Yeah, seriously, we would have been on sooner, but we just had so much going on. From the Mexican standoff, we went right into Red Bull, and then we went back to our regular jobs.
Back to reality, man.
Back to
What?
reality.
Yeah,
Uh,
what an epic two
yeah,
weeks, 3 weeks though. Yeah. Oh man.
yeah. Let me know if that changes up right there. Can you still hear me? We're good?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Um, yeah, man, it was an epic run of events, dude. Like, we got through it. We had troubles on the way, but we faced those troubles and we got through them. Whether, uh, I mean, we talked about it at the jam about the funding stuff that people are just not even ourselves have faced of grants and stuff being rescinded and stuff. And but yeah, we got through it and we put on the Mexican standoff. I'm so proud of us.
Yeah. I mean, the trials and tribulations, just the way that everything was kind of just knocking us down. We still prevailed. We still, had a great event. Thank you to everyone that showed up, made it happen. Like, man, yeah, it just, and is this even going to happen with the way, the cards were being handed to us?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, a lot of people, still think that throwing events is just like, hey, get a DJ, a sound system, and a prize money, and or whatever, and just set up and go. And there's just so much to event coordinating that it's like down to the details. Like you saw we had a list of just a huge list of things that we had to get done of where it was like surface stuff, and then it was like, all right, now we got to pay attention to the details of the things and timing and just everything. There's just to put on an event is a lot of work. So I hope people who don't know, hopefully they could, hear us talk about this stuff and understand of the trials and tribulations that promoters and event coordinators meet, and still have to show up and show out and get stuff done. I mean, we were there. I mean, the whole weekend was great, but we were just. I mean, I don't know how much sleep I actually really got.
No, from setup to breakdown. I mean, and then planning. I mean, we started planning for the seventh annual back in October.
Yeah,
Like almost 8 months of planning to of events. It was, I don't think a lot of people, um, that are not throwing events know like the kind of just we're on the horn every day. Some days it's an hour and a half conversation. Meeting up weekly to just make sure logistics and giving each other kind of uh, the tasks that we need to get done for the week. It's a it's a place of passion, and it's also something that becomes a workload, but you got to enjoy the process the whole way across the way.
yeah, for sure. And I think that's one thing. Like when we first started throwing jams, like the stress level was there because we were just like facing, things that were we planned and it wasn't going our way. So we were just like, what's going on? And I think throughout the years we've gotten better at just like, hey, this is the plan, but it's not all going to go to plan. you know, it's not going to go to
Yeah,
plan, and things are going to mess up, and things ain't going to always see you're not always going to reach that level of where you see where you want it to, because as people don't know, like we shoot like beyond what we are capable of doing, and then we just hope that we are able to reach close enough to that.
yeah.
It's what we
Sixty
do.
percent of the time it happens. It works. Or 100% of the 60 time, it happens all the time. Like,
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's
Yeah.
rough. So shout out to anyone who's out there throwing jams and doing their thing out there. Join us in the chat too. Comment if you know what it's like, or if you have questions about events and like what it takes and stuff. Go ahead and jump in there. Leave us some comments. But yeah, it takes a lot of work. We're really proud of the where we have gotten to. That was the seventh annual, and next year will be the eighth annual. We're so excited for that. Usually we start planning in October, but we've actually already started planning. So we went from work to right back to work.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, this one's special, right? I mean, how many crews actually get to celebrate a 20-year anniversary and just the legacy from the what we're 5 generations into Break Effects now. It's just yeah, there's a lot to make, this one go off. So I'm really excited to jump on the horse and it's going to be an amazing event already, I know.
Yeah, I mean that's like Toby said. He just broke the news. 20-year Break Effects anniversary, and it's a 8-year anniversary for the Mexican Standoff. So we are going to combine the two. It's just going to be one huge celebration that is just going to be crazy. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, we're blessed that we're able to reach 20 years as a crew through all of our trials and tribulations. To know that we're a year out from being 20 years old, and yeah, it's something special. So we're excited to go really big and extra for this one. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I can't believe it sometimes. I jumped on in 2028 or
I was
2008.
like, damn,
Dang,
in the future,
2008. Yeah. Dang.
the future.
Like Break Effects was only 2 years old back then, and it was an experience for me, like just jumping into something that's, the energy, the ambition, running with the horses was what we always said. If you're not running with the horses, you can't be on this squad. So it's
Yeah,
yeah, just
we've yeah. I think if anything, it's a family thing. We've always been family first. We're not like a we don't consider ourselves like a studio crew or anything like that. Like we're family. Like it doesn't like a lot of people don't know. It's just the Break Effects originally started as just some me and the kids wanting to just do some choreo and do performances and just kind of just do our own thing, and that's really how it started. And when we started it, it was like, yo, this isn't gonna cost anything. Like we're all sharing our knowledge with each other for free because it wasn't about that. So yeah, like Break Effect's always been about that of just like, hey, this is a family first. As long as we could be family, you could be in the crew. Doesn't It's not about your skill level. It's just about clicking as a crew. So I'm excited. We're gonna share lots of stories as we get closer to the 20-year anniversary. So yeah, it's just we've been through so much, and I actually been going through some of the footage, and it's just wild the stuff that we've done. A lot of people, the newer generation, wouldn't know, like the history that we've had with just like the Verve and America's Best Dance Crew and Colorado's Best Dance Crew. What else was there? Just a lot of stuff. There's just a lot
yeah.
of stuff that we did.
Yeah, Vale International Dance Festival was huge.
I go back and watch that footage. Go watch that footage. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I love that. So someone said I'd love to hear from each of you a memorable story from being in Break Effects. It could be a funny story or any moment, anything works. Yeah, shit, Toby, you got a memorable moment, a memorable story. There's so many. There's so many, right?
Man, yeah. I mean, back then it was a whole different lifestyle. I mean, that you're thinking I was just a kid, like 20 years is a long stretch away. But you know, when we were kind of just in the rut of it, you know, I think my favorite memories are of just the camaraderie of having a brothership, you know, and like we would barely be at our houses because we'd be staying the night at Aries' house, where we'd be, you know, at your house, and we'd be at Herb's house, and we'd be we'd be just, you know, always together, you know, and whatever we were doing, you know, it was studio, and then we'd be vibing, and then we'd be creating those teasers, and kind of like the YouTube era before TikTok and those trend videos, you know, like
Hmm.
we were putting out that content that was kind of building those kind of like social media idols and icons, things like that. But shoot, favorite memory. You know, I think my favorite memory is you know, when I first started coming around, you know, I was a street b-boy. I didn't really have any studio background. Didn't know a lick of choreography at all. But you know, it was the coming around and, you know, showing up just because, you know, there's going to be someone teaching and someone showing their knowledge. And I think the memory I have is, you know, sitting in the back of a car with you and Ray, and, you know, I wasn't necessarily on the team just yet, but then, you know, you guys look back and you're like, what do you guys, you know, what do you think? You know, because I was running my own squad, and Longmont had 30 deep students. You know, we were just got back from New York, and you know, we were a big crew too. But like to get that, like, you know, stamp, like I'm in Break Effects, you know, like it was a title that a lot of people didn't have, you know. And then, you know, people would ask like, how did you do that, you know? And I was like, you know, like just showing up and being boys, you know, like I don't, there's no real way to get down. You kind of got to go through that, and then you also got to go through, not, I wouldn't say hazing, but you got to be able to, you know, have some tough skin in those early days with Break Effects, because you know we had a lot of people quit on us when they couldn't, you know, hack what we were. It was a little relentless. I love it though. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely some
yeah,
of my favorite memories. Yeah.
yeah, for sure. I love that, dude. Yeah, that's a good memory, bro. Like, I love putting you down, bro. No
Yeah, hell
regrets.
yeah.
No regrets. Yeah, shit, man. I have memories. Uh, Man, I don't even know. Like, I have new ones. I have old ones. Uh, Man, you know what? There's just what I'm gonna choose a funny memory because I think we had a lot of freaking jokes always just happening around us. But there's footage of this too. But it's like every time I'm like, someone's like, I messed up on stage, because we do a lot of performances, and I've had a lot of people be like, I messed up, man. I'm so sorry. Like
Yeah.
even myself, bro. I've done it myself. I've been like, oh my bad, bro. But I'm gonna give it hands down the best, worst mess up on stage of Break Effects is Mikey, bro. There's footage. If you go to YouTube and you look up Break Effects, I forget, it's like funny moments or something like that. It's like episode 1, but you go and we're on stage and we're doing the old uh, Poison mix. And he's right in the middle, and we start doing the party dancing together. And he like fumbles his hat, and then he goes to like do his freeze, and his shoe comes off, and he like stands up, and his shoe and his like hat's like falling off and stuff, and he's like still trying to get in the choreo. So I was just like, yo, that one just sticks in my head. So every time someone's like, yo, I messed up, I'm like, you couldn't have messed up worse than Mikey, so we're good.
Dang, double wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
double wardrobe malfunction on stage. We all have them, man. Everyone's had but that's my favorite funny moment of Break Effects being on stage and someone.
Yeah.
So that was a good one.
Uh,
Thank you for asking that. We're gonna continue with
yeah.
those for sure. Absolutely, we're gonna continue with that stuff. We're gonna keep the party moving because we don't want to be on here too late. We want to get through. So yeah, stay tuned for a lot of information coming up about uh, Mexican Standoff and 20-year Break Effects anniversary. And do you want to tell them the format for the breaking adult category for next year? I'll let you
Ooh.
go ahead and just tell them, because if you're here watching, you're gonna hear it first, because we're probably won't announce it on Instagram for a while. So this is your kind of like gift for watching the podcast, is if you
Yeah.
hear this, you get to know what's going to happen first here. So go ahead, Tobes. I'll let you tell them. You do the honors.
Yeah. I think we both agree that, Colorado's overdue. And so excited that we're going to be able to bring it, we bring this kind of platform, because we saw how potent it was a couple weekends ago, out for fame. So the Mexican standoff is going to be a crew battle, 4 to 5 on 5. We're really excited, so just get that crew ready now, start building those routines.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a 5-on-5, right? We're
Yes,
gonna do
sir.
5-on-5 crew battle. It's our 20th year anniversary for our crew. So yeah, we're gonna do 5-on-5 for the breaking adults. We haven't decided what we're doing with the kids. And we might switch up the open styles and maybe do something like a 2-on-2 or a 3-on-3. Give us feedback if you think that would be dope. I would love to see it, because then you have routines involved.
Ooh.
So yeah, but yeah. Next year's Mexican Standoff adult category is a 5-on-5 crew battle. So stay tuned for that. And now let's get into this recap that we are going to now do here. We're going to recap the Mexican Standoff. We're going to just go through, and we'll go through the open styles. We'll go through the kids and then the adults. I'll let you pick a battle that you want to watch. I'll pick a battle that I want to watch through each category, and we'll go through, watch the finals, give our feedback, and just kind of enjoy what's going on here. So let's
Yeah.
let's get into this here. I got
But
to
we're also gonna win the Tres Leches cake.
let
This
Shout
me.
is
out to
awesome
It's from a panaderia here in Boulder.
shout
That's
out to
right.
Khan's
We are
parents
here in
for
Boulder.
winning
It's not from
Tres
home.
Leches battle.
Yeah, for sure. Tres Leches, Machantli, we love you. We are going to go to their page and watch footage today, because they have all the battles. And then we are going to go over to Feel the Beat Breaking with our boy Chuck, and we're going to go watch some of the footage that he has. So yeah, we're gonna share the love tonight on the pages that we are watching and supporting. So go and follow both pages, show some love to everyone, and thank you to both these people for recording and putting this footage out. We didn't ask them to; they just showed up on their own, and we greatly appreciate them. So yeah, Tobes, this is the Open Styles, which was amazing. Yo, the judges were dope.
Yes. Oh man, the showcase, amazing, amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
all three of them, Nans, Rascal Randy, and Icy Ives. And then we had DJ Mahay on the turntables. And I don't care. We could fight and talk about it or whatever you want to do. But hands down, Mahay is one of the best all style, open style DJs that I've ever heard, and had the pleasure to be around. It's like she
ah,
kills it. It's always a vibe.
oh, and she will let you know when you're slacking. Um, Last year she killed the whole battle, said, don't be wasting my shit," and then she did the same thing Red Bull weekend. I mean, it's just letting
Yeah.
people know, like,
She did, huh? At Red Bull too, huh? She did.
yeah,
So don't be wasting my shit. That's what I love about her, is she's like straight up, But she's a dancer too, So she understands. She's just like, yo, like, let's do this. So
yeah.
yeah, let's do this. Do you have a battle that you want to watch? They have the top 16. We have a Young Apostle, Baby Tie Dyes, Bobby Just Be, Peach versus Desmond, Beast Boy versus Joy Boy, the battle of the boys.
Boy, boy, boy.
The boys, my boys. Then we have the Ricky Rules, Diameter, Bel Air Moon. Or we could go down a little further and watch a little bit of the finals. There's the top four right there.
Yeah.
Top 8. Top. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I want to rewatch Young Apostle versus Tight Eyes.
Oh. That was when she came in and she was like, "Don't be wasting my beat."
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
for
she
sure.
even was like, I'm gonna battle you.
Yeah, 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 for sure. I think a battle almost
Yeah.
started with DJ Hey. Let's go. Yeah, okay. That's Toby's pick. Toby's pick is Young Apostle versus Baby Tight Eyes. And let's Yo. That's Young Apostle from J&J Dance down there in Colorado Springs.
They came strong that night.
They came really strong. Woo! Nasty. Wild, yo. Yo, hold up. Hold up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Like,
What? Yo.
yeah. Levels, just energy,
Use the
like
the energy,
full
use
execution.
use the floor, like use the whole floor, like was that was nasty. Yes. Yeah. Again, props to
Yeah.
J&J. Huge shout out to them down there. They are doing crazy things down there. But let's keep it going. Wild. Let's go. Yo, homie pulled up in a Lamborghini too.
Yeah. Whipped cream's proper.
Yeah, he's nasty though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woohoo. Nasty. Nice. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Crazy battle. Yeah.
That was a crazy battle.
I was like, whoa, like knowing Tight Eyes, I thought he was gonna go further, but that was such a close battle. I mean, it really could have went either way for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I think Young Apostle just had like more energy. I think the judges made the right choice.
Yeah.
So that was
more. I think more flow for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That was nasty. I want to watch. Where is he at? I want to watch the other apostle, not the young one, the actual apostle, which is Romeo. I want to watch one of his battles, just because I've been telling everyone about him. I think he's just super dope. He's really dope. He's fun to watch. Let's watch the one where he killed it. Let me see. I think it was top 8. Those are the semis. Apostle versus Deli. Yeah. Because I think Deli is nasty, dude. So let's watch this one. This was... And Deli's been doing his thing, man. I don't really know too much about him, but woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Levels.
Yeah, the last couple Open Styles battles, he's been a finalist everywhere I've seen him.
Yeah, he's been killing it, man. Woo! And what's dope is, bro, he could break too. I've seen him bust like a windmill and shit.
Yeah.
Nice. Deli is fresh. Deli is fresh. And I love Young Apostle. Or Apostle, not Young Apostle. I think he's like only 18 too, bro.
Yeah. Up and coming. Like, they're both very well rounded too
Oh,
with everything that they do.
dang, look at that forward. Woo!
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about this one because I actually had like conversations about this one after the fact. Uh, I think Romeo did amazing, right? I think his technique and everything he did was crazy, and I think Dali's fresh too. Um, and I want to talk about this because I hope Romeo hears this and gets like he can hear the feedback. Um, there's the moment where Deli was like sitting in front of the judges, right? Like, hey, look at me, hey, battle me, right? And I think
Yep. Yep.
that was probably the only like where it could have shifted, right? Where if Apostle would have took the energy and gave it to him, it probably would have been a different story, I think. Uh, but I think him facing the judges might have hurt him, and I think for certain judges, and again, it's like you gotta know who's judging, right? I always tell people that I'm like, you gotta know who's judging and kind of who they are, what they come from, or just kind of understand who they are, and all them, for sure, Ives and Randy, they come from a breaking background where breaking and battles are for them. They know that battles are because again they have the breaking background. It's a real face to face conversation we're having here, right? Like it's a we don't when we battle we don't care who's watching. We're not. I don't give two shits about the judges. Like this is
Right.
me
Right. Right.
me versus you. So I think if he would have took it there, it would have been a different story. I think just the performance aspect, but I get it too. Like it's like, hey, look, I want the judges to see my lines. I want them to see pa pa pa. Like I want them to see what it's doing because it's kind of hard for the judges to just see from a side angle. So I get it. I understand. I think it's just again like just knowing next time, like, hey, all right, I'm gonna battle this dude. I'm gonna take it to him. So, but
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Apostle's dope.
Yeah. I think that you're right. I think there's moments where you have to showcase what, like you said, like certain displays may not be caught if they're forward facing, but it is a battle. And from a breaking background, it's always going to be that mentality of I'm I'm eye contact and energy and direction is going towards my opponent. So yeah, totally agree. Yeah.
Absolutely. All
But
right. Well, yeah, yeah. I think it was good though. I think like I said, I think both dancers are dope, and I've always been a fan of Apostle. He's super dope. All right, let's watch the finals. Right, this is Dali and Desmond, and they like we both said they've just been doing their thing. Desmond's really dope. I've been watching Desmond
nasty.
dance at all the jams and just like rising, So it was really dope. But yeah, let's watch the finals. And Mahey killing it. This is Desmond. Ooh. Yeah, look at that flow. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. So dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Good exchange.
And they complement each other too, like the
Yeah,
way
it was a good
they
battle.
both ride the beat. Yeah, hell yeah.
Woo! That track is so dope.
I know every battle so far, I'm just like,
Right? Same. How many rounds did we give them? 2? Yeah, we
yeah.
must give them 2.
Here we go. Let's go. Round two. Y'all make some noise.
That was a good one. I think they both like were like hitting those beats, like they were like in that.
That flow state.
Yeah. Oh, right, Mahala. Come on. There we go, Desmond. Woo! Yeah. Let's go. Let's go, Desmond. I love it. Love it. Woo! Yo. Crazy, crazy work, yo. That's crazy.
Oh,
I love it. Oh, let's go, Deli. Let's start breaking. See, like I told you,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Nutcrackers.
That is wild, yo.
B-boys that can dance. It's rare, but it's out
B-boys
there.
that can dance. I don't even think he's a B-boy. I don't know. All I know is, wow.
You get it. You get to wear that title if you got some windmills.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Okay, so let's just talk about this. So, in order for the track was set though, like both those tracks gave both dancers the ability to just dance and have fun and flow. Like again, Mahala is she's amazing. She
Yeah,
allows dancers to do their thing.
yeah.
So
It's. I mean, we say it all the time. It's a DJ that was a dancer first or a dancer plus a DJ is always going to be a better combo than someone that's coming in not understanding the elements of what a battle is and what a dance off takes.
yeah. Oh,
And not
amazing.
knocking, there probably are exceptions, but I've always, b-boy first usually shows a craze like a bless one or a flake, right? So it's
Yeah,
the
the
same
people who
same concept. Yeah.
yeah, like Soul Rain, all them guys, they've all
Yeah.
danced. They've done the craft, of what they're DJing. So, but amazing. Desmond ended up winning the battle. Congratulations again, Desmond, for winning the open styles, and we can't wait till next year. I know that we wanted to do it this year, but I know next year we're going to do it. We are going to give some invites for next year's open styles, whatever we do. I know that we did something with the Utah Jam. Unfortunately, the winner there wasn't able to make it out, but he did have a top 16 slot. So yeah, next year we'll be able to to offer a couple spots for people. Let me see. I'm going to get into this, find this breaking one. But overall thoughts about the open style night, Tobes?
It's such a different vibe than Saturday at the festival. Like it's an amazing way to kick off the weekend, and the I think the biggest thing that I see is that the open styles and the all styles community, they show so much more love for each other as they're competing, and the the actual like spectator participation's top notch. Like I've never not enjoyed, like you start vibing because everyone else is vibing and the energy
Yeah.
goes up and the dancer level goes up. So yeah, I think that's my favorite part about the open styles battle.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. I think we've had multiple conversations, and we probably should turn this into a conversation on the podcast about, just crowd participation and the appreciation and the not so appreciation that the people have. Like we see videos, like I see that video of Alvin just flying, doing crazy stuff, and the crowd's all. And then,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you see these all style battles, and you see these dancer style battles, and you see these people just doing, just like what Desmond and Deli were doing, just in that pocket, grooving, flowing, vibing with the music, and the crowd's just one there with them and pushing them and giving them energy and stuff. The breaking scene could definitely breaking fan and community that watches could definitely learn something from the all style scene. The all style scene's just they're wild, bro. They're like pretty much dancing too. But is it the music?
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, because it is
Because
a
dance all style music is relatable for everyone to dance to.
it's like a
Breaking
house party,
music,
right? Yeah.
it's exactly breaking music isn't so relatable for everyday people and audience members to just enjoy because you have to be a practitioner of that dance in order to understand break beats and understand, oh, the Mexican just begun. Oh, that's, Rock Creek Park, like we're hearing these things come on and we understand them, but the crowd, they may not, it's not their thing because we break to them and they're just like, but where you have all style battles, open style battles, and the music is just relatable for everyone. So do you think it's the music?
Yeah, no. I think you might have nailed there's a different energy. There's a different I never even thought about that, honestly. But you do feel certain ways with certain music, and that brings out different energies and different elements to the way that you're going to react to the sound waves. Yeah, dang, yeah, you might just yeah, but also I think the b boy ego. You just sometimes you want to be a hater and not give it up because someone's blowing shit up, because you're it's a tactic. But if you're watching and you're spectating, you should know how much discipline and how much hard work and effort goes into doing some of those
Oh yeah,
moves,
for
and
sure.
especially if you can't do those moves, you should be giving it up. But
Yeah, for
uh,
sure. And I think like there's like, Coda's mom, like Christine, like she be woo, she be giving it up and stuff. So there is appreciation there. But I think we could get a little bit more. But I think you're right. Like our scene technically, like we hate on each other. We don't want to show love. B boys.
we're yeah, I know we're shouting, give it up, haters. No, just
Give it up, haters. You haterade. Drank your haterade today. You guys are all just gonna hate on everyone. That is wild. Let me find this. I gotta switch screens. I gotta get over to Feel the Beat now. Chuck, we love Chuck, bro. Love you, Chuck. You're our boy. Go over to his. Let's get into these kids battles. Let's find these kids. I think he has
shout
the.
out Chuck.
Hopefully, he has all the kids. I'm not sure if he has the kids. I don't think he has the kids. Oh,
No, I think he only has top 16 b boy.
he-
Oh, I'm
oh,
sorry, adult category.
and so does Mitch Chantley's page. All right, but I did see he does have the final battle though. Good vibes, freshly chilled.
Oh, nice,
Final
nice.
battle of the kids. So, sorry, we're not gonna. I thought I really had thought that they had both. Let me go back just to double check the other page and
Alright, you're
make
also gonna
sure.
win the Tres Leches cake.
The tres leches cake, Changa, I love you. The breaking, because let's see, full playlist, and I think yeah, they only got. It's all good. We appreciate them though. We love them. We appreciate them. But we'll go back over here and we'll watch the kids battle, which was sick. We'll go back over here. Okay. Here we go. Kids battles, 2-on-2s. We had, I don't know, it was like 20 something crews, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, from that signed up on the online form, yeah, we had 20 kids, and then plus the kiddos that signed up day of. So yeah, probably 20 plus. Yeah.
Love it. Yo, I see people in the chat joining. Come on, get in here. All right, good vibes versus freshly chilled. Because that's, let's see, good vibes was Coda and B-Boy Motion from Texas. And freshly chilled was B-Boy Chill and Charlie Fresh.
Charlie Fresh.
Let's go. Here we go. Oh, after these messages, y'all. Sorry, I don't have premium.
Which one of these is here?
They
We
get
are
in
not
their ads.
sponsored by this ad.
We are not sponsored. Here we go. Freshly chilled versus good vibes. Let's go. Yo. Hold up. Routine.
Oh,
Always on time with the good vibes. Come alive.
These little killers.
Future of the
Oh, Coda's wild, Joe. He's getting so good.
dude. Yeah.
That kid trains every day, though. Watch his stories, y'all. Go follow Coda.
future of the people.
Little mess up there. This kid, too, yo.
Oh yeah,
Chill. He's getting nasty, bro.
dude. Yeah, these level up every time I see these kids for sure.
Yeah. Nothing but level ups. Pure level ups. Oh.
Shout out to AL on the ones and twos.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to AL. Oops, my bad. Yeah, shout out to AL on the 1s and 2s. He's killing it. That was nasty. It's crazy how, like, good these kids have got. We've watched some of these kids from when they first started breaking, you know?
Yeah.
Motion.
Then they're turning into preteens now.
Right? Yo,
All
hold
the way
up,
from Texas, dude.
Yo, look at that right there, bro. He's like so b-boy tough, like so b-boy tough, like for how little he is, and he trains with like Palmer and Moy and Jeremy and them over that Break Free. So shout out to them. But bro, he's b-boy straight up. Look at that. Yes, I agree. Just stuff events. Kids battles are better than adult battles. I agree that.
I agree.
I agree. Kids battles are way better.
You just
go,
don't know what
B-boy.
they're gonna pull out,
Yeah, for sure. They ain't afraid to risk it, bro.
right?
Woo! Nice. And like a b-boy. Let's go.
Yep.
Charlie Fresh. He's always got that nice b-boy flow too. Woo! Damn,
Yeah.
did he just try to go elbow air chair? That was sick. Let's go, Charlie. Woo! Yo, who do you got winning so far?
Oh man,
I'm gonna do it to you.
it's so hard. You know, right now I think freshly chilled on the as far as cleanliness, but then it ramps up from here. I know it. So it's,
Yeah,
it's like, yeah.
yeah. Let's go, Coda.
Good vibes.
They came with the shirts, the matching shirts. I love it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is where they come bring the heat too.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you got kids busting elbow 1.5s, bro. Come on. Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
All the time. Good vibes. Come on.
Yeah, kids are dope. The future is dope, yo. Let's go, chill. See, all these kids got the .5s, bro. What it's like to be a
Yeah.
kid. Like it's like, oh yeah.
Sacrifice your goddamn life. Oh yeah.
Like, I started practicing 1.5s last
It's
week
gonna
and I
hurt
got
for a
it.
Yeah. Those fear blockers aren't put in their brains yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's go. Yeah, Motion's one of my like favorite like kid b-boys.
Yeah.
Look at those
Mad
top
Steve's.
rocks.
Just
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that footwork.
Let's go. DJ AL. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
yep,
listening. He's listening.
Yep.
Ah! Come on. Right there, B-boy all the way to the end. That was fresh. That was fresh. That's a hard one to beat. But Charlie is dope, yo. Yeah, AL's up there killing it. Shout out to AL. Shout out to our judges, Tahu, Vanilla Gorilla, Ricky Rules.
Kareem.
Yes. Charlie's fresh, man.
Yeah.
That was a
it was
good
a tough
one.
fight. It's a fight.
Oh, that was a really tough fight. I think, like you said, the last two rounds they just sealed the deal for them. The Motion for sure with that
Yeah.
last round, that head hollow back.
Yeah.
They were
and
tired
just-
though. I mean, it's hard though because that's a kid battle, and they're like they're tired by then. They're kind of repeating at that point,
Yeah, it's
not pulling too much.
Who got a few other tricks up their sleeve, right?
Yeah, and luckily Motion had a good one up his sleeve,
Yeah.
But yo, what it's like to be a kid and be like I was saying, like, yo, I started practicing 1.5s last week. Yeah, I got it now. like,
Yeah.
I just don't get that. That is what it's like to be a kid. What it's like to be a kid. Okay, I'm gonna let
Yeah.
you choose a battle from the adults, and I'll choose a battle from the adults. What you think? There's a Frozen Chontley, Solmita. I think that's the final battle. Amita versus Frozen Chontley. Amita was in the final four. Shout out Amita for coming to come kill it.
They started on all edges of the brackets and then just went in. Like it was good show out for their crew. Hell yeah. Who could say that?
Right.
Yeah, I want to see one with kills. I can't really read them right now. They're the text is a little too small for me to read.
Killing Fields versus Break Effects. Killing Fields versus.
Yeah.
Let me see who else. Who else did they battle? Because they beat Break Effects, so they ended up going further. That's the only one of them up.
Okay.
Oh no, Killing Fields versus
One
Amita.
with maybe Taino and. Okay. Yep. I think is that Taino and Lux on that one?
Yep. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. After these messages, after this commercial that is not part of what we're doing here, let's go. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's a good battle. Killing Fields always come through. Shout out to Killing Fields. They've been holding it down for decades now, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's go, Combat. OG. Been holding it down for a very long time.
I'm pretty sure Killing Fields has been at every. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've been at every Mexican standoff too.
Yeah, yeah, for sure they have. Woo! Combat. Your knees at that age. I'm impressed, brother.
Yeah.
For sure.
I love his style.
The next one. Yo, this guy.
I'm telling you. I mean,
Yeah.
we've talked about it, but
Yeah, yeah, for sure. We all know Taino's gonna be one of the good ones to come out of Colorado. Had a huge shout out to Taino and Julio and all them, man. The kid's been working hard.
yeah, yep.
I noticed like he's been hurt here and there. So, man, once he's like healed and like in a good place, he's gonna really be hard to mess with. Brother Jam.
Yeah.
He's always wild, bro. He's got the wild stuff, you know?
Yeah. Those neck breakers where it shocks the crowd.
Good battle, for sure. Nice. Dang. I think he held that longer than he even planned to. He's like, shit, I got stuck. Someone get me down. Someone get me down from here. Luca, a lot of people know that how I feel about Luca. He's so good, dude. I love his flow. Look at that right there. Boom, that transition. Right there.
Yeah. He's a transition master, I think.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Just those little details. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He's got great detail. Once he gets that
And
power,
original
it's
pattern.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
His original patterns just nasty.
Yep. Good. Right there. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Once he's give him a couple more years, bro. Unreal. Once he gets a little bit of power, he's gonna be unstoppable.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to watch. Where's the Frozen Chontley versus? Those must be earlier battles. Oh, I want to watch, because we actually got into a debate about this, me and some people. So I want to watch this one, but and it's gonna be Taino again and Luca versus Julio and Ives. So I want to watch. I actually haven't. Yeah, I haven't watched this again, but we're gonna watch it now because I want to just. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. After these commercials, y'all. But yeah, I think this battle was really dope. We had a little conversation debate on who won. But yeah, I don't know. Let's watch. And again, we got all Abita in the Final Four. Because this was Final Four, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, I agree with that too. Just Stuff event says, I think if Luca works on his musicality, he'll become way killer. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, once he puts it all together, the power, the musicality. Right now, he just got some good flow for sure. Nice. Like you said, those transitions. And I think he's just like, for all the kids coming up here, he's just a little bit more different than everyone, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, let's go. Julio. It's Julio.
Show him who's daddy.
Hey, who's your break daddy? Who's your break daddy, boy? He's showing his kids right now. I'm your daddy. You gotta love it, though. Gotta love it. Right? Hey, but when you're battling your students, you gotta have that attitude, bro. Like,
Oh
nah.
yeah. Not getting
Like-
me. Not yet.
Like, this ain't practice, homie. Boom, the signature. Damn, he tried to call him out. He's like, I know what you're doing, boss.
Dang.
That was tight. That was tight. That was tight. Dang, he's trying to do his moves on him?
Yeah.
He tried to do Icy Ives move on him.
No, he did. Yeah, he called him out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go, Taito. Oh!
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think he's almost fully healed, but
Yeah,
for
once he's
being
fully
hurt,
healed.
still throwing
Yeah,
that. Oh my god. Yeah.
for sure. Then you got Mr. Musicality himself.
Yeah.
Woo!
His pace changes, like how he changes tempos with his movement. Oh my god.
Yeah, me and B were actually talking about that where I was like telling him, I'm like, yo, you see his tempo changes, like you said, his pace movements, like he'll just be like in a groove and then all of a sudden he's just like, oh, I'm flying. Yeah, he's dropping heaters. That was a good battle. That was a good battle. For sure. That was a good
Yeah.
battle.
Yep. That could have been the
Yeah.
final battle for sure if they were paired on other sides of the bracket.
Yeah, for sure. I think that should have been the final battle, but we're going to watch the final battle. Right? Is this the final battle? Oh, yeah. This is the final battle. Just
You
saying.
got all your rounds. You got all your rounds.
You got all your rounds, bro. Like,
Throw two of them together. Like,
nah, but Icy Ives is a hard person to beat, bro.
yeah.
You know, there's just those guys who could take out crews by themselves.
Yeah.
But Julio killed it though. Julio did kill it and hold it down. But when you got an Icy Ives on your side, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. No. At the Thresh Legendaries battle, Julio had to do 6 rounds in 2 battles when they were doing the knockout rounds.
Yeah. For sure. Like Julio's dope. But just having an Icy Ives makes the job
Yeah.
easier, you know?
Oh yeah.
And
oh yeah.
and Alice, bro, Alice making
Yeah.
the finals, like that is sick, bro. Him and Steven, and then Steven's replacement,
Held it
Addie.
down.
Dope,
Yeah.
love it. Let's go, Alice. I'm always telling Alice, I'm like, let's go enter a battle together. For the old days, homie. Street Styles, homie. You remember Street Styles?
Yes, sir.
Y'all remember those front range rockers? Ha 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 ha. I like that AL played a different version of this song. You know? Thought it was fresh.
Refreshing for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Because he could have played the classic, right? Which would have been dope too.
It's been done. Yeah.
It would have been dope too, though. But I think we've already had it in the last 8 years. So someone played the Mexican for the finals. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doom, 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 doom.
I get down, feel the rhythm and feel that style.
Let's go, Julio.
I like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, his footwork's nasty, bro. I like this move. Boom, boom. Touch. Boom, boom.
Yep.
I love that move that he does. That's nasty. And again, he's battling,
Yeah,
he's
it's like a
battling another
signature
one of his
tap.
students. Battling another student. Get your break dad. Take your break dad out. Now, Addie's another kid who's been coming up too. He's dope. I remember when he didn't have
I
power.
remember
All
him,
he had, all he had was style, and now he's working on that power. So it's dope. Good shit, Addie.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been watching him come up since he entered his first Mexican standoff.
Yeah, right? For sure.
Yeah.
Now we should go
He's like,
do throwbacks of these kids back. Remember?
yeah.
Yep. And this guy, jeez. Hey, man, leave him alone. Quit picking on them. Hey. Quit, dang, off the wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pleasure having
Yeah,
Knives
such a-
here.
Yeah. The original movement, you know, like just like not necessarily top rocks, but like his own kind of way to rock the beat up top.
Let's go, Ellis.
Dude.
You got some moves in the tank.
go.
Let's go. There's something left.
Right now, yo, when you love the sound, when everybody beat boys, yo, get on down right now, yo, right now, yo. Rock. Let's go.
Yeah, major props to Ellis.
Yes.
Being a guy from around here who's been around for a little bit, making the finals. Let's go, Julio. What you got left in the tank?
Oh yeah, B-boys, right there. Oh yeah.
Shout out to Brother Dan on the mic.
Yes, y'all.
Let's go, Addie. Get your dad.
Never new to it, only true to it. Go around and do it. Never new to it, only true to it. Come around and do it. Never new to it, only true to it. Come on, man, and yo, I feel the music. Never new to it, only true to it. Let's go, y'all.
Good battle.
Yeah, that next gen Amita, man, they're coming with some style. And what, like you said, once they start getting their power, they're gonna be a crew to wreck with.
Hey. Nice. Well, that was the recap. Yeah. Mita's got some kids coming up, man. They're gonna be killing it, dude. Their next gen is definitely on a come up, and they're gonna be tearing it up. So super dope. Mad props to Amita. Can't wait to see what the future looks like for all of them over there.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Dang.
Dang.
That was the Mexican
Dang.
standoff. There's so many battles. So you guys, y'all, if you're watching this and you want to see more battles, go to both the Machantli page and Feel the Beat page. And I know For the Love of Dancing, I think For the Love of Breaking on Instagram has everything on there too as well. That's Christine's page. So go show some love to them. They're working hard, doing their thing. That's another part of our culture is people, capturing these moments for us to be able to remember them forever. So huge props to the videographers and photographers, everyone doing their thing. They don't get enough love. Y'all deserve more love because we would not be able to watch this stuff if it wasn't for y'all.
Yeah, and I know firsthand, the time that it takes to edit and archive these jams. It's definitely, days of putting in the work. So yes, definitely appreciate you guys doing the thing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was some good moments. There's so many more moments of that weekend uh, that are definitely memorable and worthy of sharing with everyone. We just got through what we could because we're about a little over an hour, which we were planning anyways, was right around an hour. So yeah, thank y'all for jumping back in with us and being patient. I know a lot of y'all have asked, when are you guys going to pick back up the podcast and what are you going to do? I know that we're having some conversations with people. We're going to start some new segments and bring some guests on and do some other things. If I have Wi-Fi on Saturday, I am going to go live for Divine Essence. So if you're watching this right now or up into this weekend, uh, Divine Essence. Nans is doing her thing this weekend with the All Styles event. They're doing classes right now as we speak. Or no, they probably just got done a little bit ago. It's 10. There's more classes tomorrow, but her event's this weekend, so I'm going to try to go live for that. Also, we will be talking about, and I'm hoping to bring on a guest from Iowa so that we can start talking about and promoting Iowa. We all head out to Iowa the weekend of July 12th, the 11th, 12th, 13th, or whatever that weekend is. We head out to Iowa to join DSM Breakers and Tammy and them out there to plant the seed of hip hop and help her with her jam. And yeah, there's a whole group of us going out there, so I'm super excited for that. But yeah, I'm hoping we could bring her on here one of these days before her jam happens.
Nice. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, we're ready for you, Iowa. Can't wait to
Oh,
get out there.
Iowa, we're coming out. Yes, can't wait.
We're
I think we
coming.
got. I know we got for sure 2 carloads going. I think maybe a third. I'm not sure. There's just a bunch of us going. I'm excited about that weekend and heading out there. It's not necessarily a huge jam like a freestyle session, but it's a very grassroots event, and we're honored to be a part of it. I'm honored to be a part of it, and we're gonna go out there. Dang, what else? Any other updates that we got going on? Just stay tuned for MSO 26 8-year anniversary and Break Effect's 20-year anniversary.
Yeah, I mean, if you are just tuning in, I think you know it's gonna be a crew on crew, 5-on-5 battle.
Yep.
But that it's all end of May, so you can start saving the date. We'll definitely flyers out here soon, kind of just letting you guys know. So if you are planning to visit from out of state, um, you can start planning your travel now, and we'd love to have you here.
Yeah, like you said, it's the first weekend of May, which is that May 1st, 2nd, 3rd, that weekend. So first weekend of May, start making your plans now. You're going to start hearing a lot of information come out. You're going to start seeing a lot of old Break Effects footage and interviews and stuff coming out throughout the next year leading up into the jam. Because yeah, it's our 20 year. We're really excited. It's special. It's really special for us. And I think going back on the question that Just Stuff Events had in the comments of a memorable story is just I think the moment we were about to perform for Red Bull. I think me and you had a moment of just like, wow,